Hey trainers, welcome back to Pokemon Deck Check. I would be Pokedad. And I'm without the Dancing Bear. He's actually on a date with his sweetie at the movies. So I'm stuck doing all the heavy lifting by myself. But luckily, I had help from a friend of ours, Phenomenal. He was kind enough to help me figure out the deck list, Shintaro Ito's deck list that he's been using. And he is in the finals tomorrow. So let's go through the list. Me and Phenomenal are about 95% certain that we've got it dialed in to exactly his list. So let's go. 4 Party Balloons, 4 Poiple, 3 Naganadel, 2 Naganadel GX, 2 Heatran, 1 Mew, 1 Dedenne. Okay, of this, we know for sure that there's 2 Heatrans. We know for sure that there's 1 Mew, 1 Dedenne. We know for sure there's 2 Naganadel GXs. We know for sure there's 3 regular Naganadels. The part we're unsure is we believe there are 4 Blacephalons, but there could only be 3. So, that's just, we could be a card off there, but I think this is pretty much accurate. It was very interesting how he would use the Naganadel GX, use that to draw 3 cards, to just help him dig deeper for the B strings. There's more interesting deals with the list that's kind of off kilter, and that being the Heatran. It was super good when it was in the active, taking out Jirachi with just 1 energy with the GX tack. No different than if Blacephalon was in the active. And then there at the end, he took a huge knockout with Heatran whenever he moved it up to the active, moved all the energy, and then did 50 times with the GX tech. So I really like that tech. Is 2 needed? I don't think so. I think just 1 and possibly the 4th Naganadel would be fine. But hey, it's working for him so far, anyways. So that's the Pokemon line. Sorry, having to do this all by myself solo here. 4 Mysterious Treasure for search. 3 Cherish Ball for search. Only 3 B string. Very interesting. 4 Custom Catcher. Only 1 Reset Stamp. So, for sure, 4 Mysterious Treasure. For sure, 3 Cherish Ball. For sure, 4 Custom Catcher. For sure, at least 1 Reset Stamp that we saw on the list. And then, absolutely certain on the 3 B strings. Went back, listened to the audio. There is, in fact, only 3 B strings. So, I mean, if nothing else, cut 1 Heatran for the 4th B string. He got in a situation in Game 1 against Tord where 2 of his B strings were prized, and he was sitting there struggling to accelerate energy. So I think, if anything, cut the Heatran, get that 4th B string, But hey, he's gotten to the finals, so I guess the kiddo knows what he's doing, right? I'm just an old man who likes to play it safe. But if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room, right? 4 Welder, 3 Cynthia, 1 Lily, and 1 Hapu. Very interesting. Why are we playing just a 1 of Hapu and a 1 of Lily and 3 Cynthia and then the full set of 4 Welder? So, a little bit confused to why we're running Hapu, but I mean, I guess it gets rid of energy. He can dig a little bit deeper for stuff rather than like a Lily. But it just, the Hapu seems awkward to me. It just does. But, maybe he could have a huge turn where he uses Hapu to dig through 6 cards, and then he uses maybe Heat Factory to dig for another 3, and then he uses Naganadel GX to go for another 3, so he could see 12 cards, potentially, So, maybe there's value there. I haven't tested the Hapu in this deck, so I don't know. I don't know for certain. I'm on the fence of whether I like it or not. I just think it's odd that you just have the one without like a poke gear or something like that to search it out. So, and it's odd to have the one Lily too. So that's it for supports. Stadium, 2 Ultra Space and a Heat Factory. Double check, there is no Giant Furnace. No Giant Furnace in this deck. Went back and I checked it and had Phenomenal check it. There is no Giant Furnace, Giant Hearth, whatever you want to call it, Giant Oven. None of that shenanigans. Just 2 Ultra Space and then a Heat Factory. Then finally the energy. We've got 5, 10, 14 fire, 1 psychic, 1 ultra beast energy. So very interesting. Typically there's 15 fire, but there is the 1 psychic. That way you can use Naganadel's attack to snipe a Dedenne, or maybe a retreating tag team Pokemon that's weakened for some reason. So it's pretty good. I mean, I can see if maybe you hit into it with Heatran for 130, it retreats to the bench, and then you can finish it off with the Naganadel GX. So it's pretty sweet, and you can always grab it with B-strings. So absolutely, why not, right? Now, there's going to be a lot of controversy around Shintaro Ito's play, his shuffling style, and there is a clip of him evolving a Poiple in the same turn against Zachary Kreckler. So, I mean, there is controversy around how good this deck actually is. And my thought, looking at the list, the only thing I don't like is the 2 Heatrans and the 3 B-strings. Looking at the list, I would do that right there. Keep the 1 Heatran, that's fine. Not a problem. But we need to get that 4th B-string. That's how we're accelerating our energy. It needs to be 4. Just my thoughts, my opinion. But other than that, I'm actually kind of fired up to try out the list, see how it does for me. So that's it for now. Big shout out to Phenomenal for helping me put this list together. And till next time, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.